Dear viewers, Drishti IAS welcomes you to the new series of To The Point. Today's topic of discussion is fortified rice. First of all, let's see why is it in the news. Children attending government schools in two districts of Punjab, Moga and Firozpur, are now getting fortified rice under the midday meal program. This will help them to meet their nutritional requirements and treat conditions such as malnourishment, anemia, etc. Now let's discuss about fortified rice kernels. It involves grinding broken rice into powder, mixing it with nutrients, and then shaping it into rice-like kernels using an extrusion process. These fortified kernels are then mixed with normal rice in a ratio ranging from 1:50 to 1:200. According to the FSSAI norms, 1 kg fortified rice shall contain iron, shall contain 28 mg to 42.5 mg iron, 75 to 125 microgram folic acid, and 0.75 to 1.25 microgram vitamin B12. In addition, rice may also be fortified with micronutrients, singly or in combination at the level 10 to 15 mg zinc, 500 to 750 microgram Re vitamin A, 1 mg to 1.5 mg vitamin B1, 1.25 to 1.75 mg vitamin B2, 12.5 mg to 20 mg vitamin B3, and 1.5 to 2.5 mg vitamin B6 per kg. Now moving on to the WHO recommendations. Fortification of rice with iron is recommended as a public health strategy to improve the iron status of populations in settings where rice is a staple food. Fortification of rice with vitamin A may be used as a public health strategy to improve the iron status and vitamin A nutrition of populations. Fortification of rice with folic acid may be used as a public health strategy to improve the folate nutritional status of populations. Now let's understand the advantages of food fortification. Advantages of food fortification include: it eliminates malnutrition and nutritional deficiencies, provides extra nutrition at affordable cost. The inherent characteristics of the food remain the same even after fortification. This means that the original taste, texture, and appearance are unchanged. Wide-scale production of fortified foods can help improve the overall nutritional problem of a country by catering to both the poor and the wealthy. The process of fortification is cost-effective. Now moving on to disadvantages of food fortification. Disadvantages of food fortification include: only a handful of nutrients are added in the process of fortification. Other nutritional deficiencies remain untreated by the process. Many times, fortified food products fail to reach the poorest segments of society. Low purchasing power and a weak distribution channel are responsible for this problem. Fortified foods could lead to a nutritional overdose. And even though fortified foods aid in providing certain nutrients, in the long run, you will need a substantial diet, which limits the potential of such foods in lower segments of society. Now moving on to the question for today. Which of the following nutrient or nutrients is or are there in fortified rice? 1. Iron, 2. Vitamin A, 3. Vitamin B6, 4. Vitamin B2. Select the correct answer using the code given below. A. 1 only, B. 2 and 3 only, C. 1 and 4 only, or D. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Dear viewers, watch this topic in Hindi on our Drishti IAS Hindi YouTube channel.